Hi everyone, this is Carrie Cole with Side by Side Educational Consulting, where we specialize working side by side with educators to improve outcomes for all kids. We've been working on a video series on explicit systematic phonics instruction, and one of the things we've been breaking down are the steps to making an explicit lesson for phonics. So far we've looked at steps 1 and 2. Step 1 was a phonemic awareness warm-up, and step 2 was explicit instruction around a phoneme-grapheme association, so introducing that in an explicit way. Once we've introduced that phoneme-grapheme association or sound spelling, from there, we're going to teach kids how to blend words, and that's step 3. We cannot assume just because we've made that connection between the sound and the symbol in our language that kids can then automatically transfer that knowledge and figure out how to sound out words. What blending does in this explicit model is doesn't assume that, but instead explicitly teaches kids how to put those sounds together to decode words, promoting that orthographic mapping process. There's no one proven approach for teaching blending to kids, but there's generally 4 approaches that are often used that really help kids to understand this idea of how you take those sound symbol correspondences that you've learned and then use that knowledge to blend those sounds together to make words. The 4 most commonly used routines for teaching blending are sound by sound blending, continuous blending, whole word blending, or spelling-focused blending. Any one of those approaches can be very helpful for kids. When you're looking at an explicit approach for phonics, you want to make sure that you're using just at least one of those approaches so that you can do a really good model for kids. We're going to look at a video where you see sound by sound blending in the classroom. Watch carefully for how we build those words, spelling by spelling, and then have kids hold those sounds until they get to the end of the word. So they understand how to connect every sound symbol correspondence to be able to sound out that word fluently.
Boys and girls, today we're going to be blending words. Remember, when good readers come to a word that they don't know, that they're not sure what it says, they stop and they sound it out and blend it. How many of you know how to stop, sound out, and blend a word? I knew it. I knew it. Today we're going to be working on long I words. These are words that we've been working on in the past, and we're going to be working on some spellings of long I. Let's look at the spellings that you've learned so far. What's the first spelling of I, the sound I? What is it? I. I all by itself, and that usually happens in 2-syllable words. Sometimes it can happen in 1 syllable, but it often happens in 2 syllables. The next spelling for long I is I blank E. Good. All eyes up here. First word. Sound. Yes. Sound. Blend. Sound. Good. Blend. What word? Yes, might. Good job. You got that word. Ready. Sound. Sound. Blend. Sound. Blend. What word? Tight. Yes, tight. Very good. Let's try one more. Sound. Sound. Blend. Sound. Blend. Sound. Yes. Oh my goodness, you're ahead of me. You blend so well. Bright. Good job. Let's add a syllable to that. Are you ready? Here we go. Sound. Sound. And boys and girls, because this is a 2-syllable word, because you're right, sometimes Y can say I, and it is on this card. But this is a 2-syllable word, and often in 2-syllable words at the end, the Y says E. So can you say E? Now blend that. Lee. Good. Now blend the whole word. Ready? Brightly. Good. What word? Brightly. Brightly. You are smiling so brightly at me today. Brightly. Nice job. Well, we are already to our second line. Are you ready?
I hope you found that video helpful. If you'd like some resources to help you out as you try out blending in your classrooms, you can click on the link below, and that will take you to some routine cards where you can find a routine card for sound by sound blending, which is what you just watched, and then also spelling focused blending, which is just a less scaffolded approach for teaching kids how to sound out words.